Well, hello folks, welcome to episode 49 of this Tennis Manager 2021 save. I'm the Custard Prophet, and we're back here at the Custard Academy for one last time. We're at the end of season 4, and we're going to play the final tournament with Eva, and then we're going to put this save to bed and concentrate on TM22. I just noticed something actually while I was trying to record this. I originally had an orange top on, and it really screwed the camera up. If you put this, look, suddenly all the the green screen really struggles with that. So limited. I didn't realise orange was also no go as well as green. Weird. Anyway, that's an aside. Let's first of all, we're going to see how Eva has got on in her previous tournaments, which she's only played one actually. It didn't go well, but she's got her final tournament week 47 before she goes into the closed season. So let's have a look at that. You can see she's still sitting in under 500, which is really, really great. But yeah, in a tournament where I think she should have done a lot better, you can see here she got knocked out in the first round. Is that Luxembourg? Patan? Yes. We were 8th seeds here and lost. It was close. Both sets were really, really close. Lost 7-6, 7-5, but disappointed not to get through that. I felt we should be getting through that game, and it seems to be happening quite often where we're just not getting very far. So we have, well, that has broken the pattern though, hasn't it? So we finish in Tucson, Arizona, and we are into the second round of 16. We beat Carol Giora of Canada, who is ranked 603rd, so pretty lowly ranked in compared to us. And now we've got a wild card. We're going up against Deniz Kazmuk from Israel, and that's the game you're going to see today. If we win through that, we will move as far as we can, and then we'll come back and see where Eva finishes in the rankings. We'll also have a look at how Harry and Paul, Jack's dead to us, isn't he? How Harry and Paul have got on at the end of the season, and then have a little overview of what happened in this series. Potentially having a little look at some of the previous players that went through the academy. Anyway, folks, let's go and play some tennis, and then we'll come back and do all of those other things. So you can see here, this is how they're sort of sitting at the minute. Harry's just under the 220 in the world. It's gone down a little bit. I think that's a little disappointing. And Paul is dropping, his ranking's dropping, and he's just struggled. So at the end of last episode, I was sort of saying it looked like they were picking up. That's it. That hasn't really happened. So let's make sure that we finish things up with Eva here, and in a good way. So we're going to be playing Deniz Kazmuk. She's a 30-year-old Israeli two-handed backhand. She is got a high serve power, so I think we're going to have to do that. Good serve accuracy, drop shot and lob are her weaknesses. So I think we are going to play serve and volley, come into the net. High return intensity is what they're saying. I think I'd agree that. I think we need to stand a little bit further back as well. Right, so let's just... It's going to affect our ability to serve and volley, but we don't want to be that far forward. We need to try and get into the net, but it's going to be harder starting from further back. And I wonder whether in a defending situation we try to, I don't know, try that. Well, it's 2-all, and as you can see, we're love 40 down and have double faulted, so we are a break of serve down. It looks like we're struggling again here. Advantage down we were, and another double fault. Dear me. So 5-2 down. but we have got a break chance here to get one of those back. No, not good enough. And here's for the set. First set. It's been easy going so far, but nicely done. Held on, and again, second opportunity for this first set, and exactly the same shot. So it's break chance now. There we go. Bit of sort of inside out shot. And there we go. We have actually got a break. Can we get this back to 4-5 now? Not easily. We are struggling on our own serve. It's something I have noticed. A lot more than on other people's serve. And I don't really know what to do about that. Certainly seems to be an area where we need to be a little bit more effective. I think we're going for a lot of stuff. Do we go for like a kick serve? So let's take the risk down to average, because we are not getting enough of those in. Second serve risk down to average. Right, see if that helps us a little bit. Got a break early, or break chance early days, but this player is really using the whole court very effectively. Here we go, another chance. Well returned. Nicely done. Oh, dear me, you missed the slice backhander. That's supposed to be a defensive percentage shot. Doesn't really work like that though. Well, immediately on our own serve we are 40 love down, and I have taken the risk down. It's another double fault. Let's just have a look at how many double faults we've 5 double faults. Percentage of first serves in 33%. That is abysmal. I've taken the risk down as well. Love, or 15-40 down here, dear me. 30-40. Looks like this is again. We got back to juice from love 40 down. It's pretty impressive. Just trying to make things easy. It doesn't look like yet again we look like we're being beaten by a what looks like a better player, but it's disappointing, isn't it? Considering their ranking is pretty much where we are. No mistakes though. And yeah, you look at this, just look at the, I think if we look at the number of errors here in the whole match here, 22 unforced errors. You're never going to win a match like that if you just keep missing. Well, with 4 love down, we've got a chance here maybe to get something back, but into the net, it's just not good enough. And what has been, I don't know, it's been an okay season with Eva, but I just feel we've really struggled to make progress at play in parts. Almost anything we do just doesn't go to plan. Well, for the bagel here, and there it is. 6-3, 6 love, absolutely rubbish. And that is how Eva finishes up, and that's where the series ends. Bit of a damp squib, unfortunately. Did not look in that in any did not look any threat in that game at all. So yeah. So Eva, we're going to move on to. Right, let's do this press conference. So yeah, she was the better player today. She'll have to do better, but Eva is smart. We'll figure out what needs to be. Yeah, it's fair enough. Yeah, Eva will be resting. And maybe that was part of it. I don't know. Yeah, I suppose. I think I probably should have changed it. The serve and volley wasn't working. Should have thought a little bit more about it, but I just went with it. I've been trying to force her into that game plan, and maybe it wasn't the game plan for her. I don't know. It seems to fit if you're watching the TM22 series. It seems to fit Shaunetta much better than it does Eva. So yeah, admitted the quality of opposition isn't that good. Right, so here we go. Season is over. What have we achieved? Well, keep the current players. Looks like we've completed that. I'm not 100% sure because I don't think Harry and Paul, we've met all of theirs, but we'll see. We've recruited one player. We've still got a positive balance. We haven't improved the reputation of the academy because we're not making any money with the players that we have got, and we're not actually improving any of these particularly well. So let's have a little focus on Harry first of all. 220th in the world. It's certainly an improvement on where he was. If we look at this, he had a real drop there. I don't know why. You can see it is gradual decline, isn't it? It's just a gradual decline this season. So that's not been great. He got up to 176th and then it's just kind of disappeared over time. He got about £130,000 this year, which is impressive actually. Surprises me, but you can see not really getting anywhere in any tournaments. He did get a win at the end of that's the end of last year, so he's going to be dropping more points. That's 10 points there. He won in Istanbul. That was the big one, wasn't it? That's his big achievement this year, but it's not been particularly great. Right at the end of the year, he played in Utsai, a MTL 80 event. That's kind of the level he's been playing at, but he got through a round because he had a bye. Played Steve Johnson. That's not the easiest of ties, is it? He's an ex top 100 player. So it's been okay, maybe a little disappointing for Harry. He wanted to get in the top 200. We haven't achieved that. In fact, no, he wanted to get into the top 100. We haven't achieved that. We haven't moved on at all. For Paul, it's been equally disappointing. You can see he got in Helsinki in the last tournament. He only picked up 3 points, got through the first round. So let's have a look at how he's been getting on. Things have picked up a little bit, but it has been a decline from the 248th, and I think he just hasn't been good enough this year. You're looking through the tournaments, he's not won anything. Did get through to a final in an MTL 20 event, but considering where he is, he really needs to be doing better than that. You can kind of understand why he's dropped off. So yeah, both Paul and Harry have struggled. Eva, on the other hand, we are improving her. We've got up to a place. I think we can do better still if we kept on next year. You can see she didn't win anything, but she did get through to a semi-final. That was an important one in Shrewsbury. Not really improved thereafter. Got through a qualifying round in London. So those were the 2 big points that she managed to get. So yeah, I think it's going to be challenging next year to get those back, but hopefully we can improve in some of these other areas and get some victories, because that's what she's missing. Not won an awful lot this year. So yeah, that's where those 2 are. If we have a look at this, is my record. You can see we've got Harry, Paul and Shaun are the 3 who are still at the academy. Whether they would still be here at the end of this, I don't know. But let's have a look at Jay Clark and see how he's getting on. See what we can see with him. Is Jay Clark not around? Has he retired? I can't see him. Okay. Well, that's weird. This is the problem. I've got only display interested players. So, okay, so this is Jack. He's now ranked 70th. So I think this is where he left us, and you can see it's been a struggle for him to continue at the level. He's not dropped off horribly, but you know, it's 44th and 39th at the end of the year. Doing pretty well in tournaments is very different to where he is now, which is 70th. So I feel him moving out of the academy was probably not a good thing for him. So Jay Clark, 102nd actually. I think he has bounced back a little bit. So this is where. So this is where he was. We got him 38th, really, really good, and he was down at 208th at the start of last year, but he's risen back up to the top 100. So that's good, but I think it's yeah. Again, with us, they've done better. When they left us, they've not done so well. So that's interesting. So I think we are maybe doing better with the players, the ability of the players that we've got. Okay. So in terms of, and I'll just remind you in terms of the academy, what the academy looked like at the end of this. So we were a 2 tennis ball reputation academy. I think we improved that. I don't quite know what the talent zone, ability of an academy to sign the best talent in its country. Well, yeah, I think we're still away from that. We're trying, but I think that's probably what we're known for, I guess. But there's still a way to go there. You can see we team. So not great. Scouting, not great. Training is better. Medical facilities are poor. Business facilities are poor. But we just can't afford any of those things. So that's the way things have gone. Anyway, folks, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this series. It's been fun to make. Obviously, I think it's important to finish this up and move my focus completely to TM22. I'm looking forward to making more videos on that. Also look out for additional one-off videos for Tennis Elbow Manager 2, and there's probably going to be another series for that coming at some point in the future. I'm not entirely sure what that is going to be, but probably some sort of youth challenge. So if there are particular videos on any of these tennis management games that you want to see, please let me know in the comments, and I will do my best to put something together. But yeah, that will do us. If you've enjoyed the series, well, hit a like in this video. That would be much appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, but obviously this is the last in the series, so it's a bit strange if you're doing that. Maybe go and watch the start of the Tennis Manager 2022 content. That will do you well. And I'll see you very, very shortly on a new series. Goodbye.